You know, there is this chunk of Nick Valentine history I've been hoping to put a bow on for a while now. And if you're willing to take a crack at it.
Yeah, I would love to, Nick.
Sure thing. What's the case?
Well, this one's straight out of the archives. Once upon a time, in the land of Boston, there lived a king of organized crime. Eddie Winter. He was a bad man who did a lot of bad things. Hurt a lot of innocent people. But he knew the end was coming. So he sealed himself inside a personal shelter, located underneath a sub-shop he used as a headquarters.
Eddie Winter was from my time. Real scumbag.
The story gets even more twisted. The arrogant bastard wanted to cheat death, live forever, so he could come out of that shelter someday into this brave new world. Sound familiar? Only Eddie didn't want to be a frozen banana. No cryo sleep for him, no. He invested his money in some sick, crazy radiation experiment.
That's insane.
Jeez, you've really done your homework on this guy.
I have. And I uncovered a doozy. Eddie Winter went and turned himself into a ghoul, 200 years before it was fashionable. Hell, he was probably the first one. And I'm convinced that he's still locked inside that shelter. Safe and sound. Ready to come out and begin his evil reign all over again. I'm gonna find him and kill him, so that never happens. You in?
Oh, yeah. I'm not even gonna do that.
All right,
Let's do it.
Nick. Let's get the bad guy.
You're a good man. Now, I know where Winter's vault is, but the door is sealed with a complex numerical code. Lucky for us, Winter's arrogance knew no bounds. Back in the day, he recorded 10 holotapes, incriminating different criminal associates. On each one, he hit a single number. We find all of those holotapes, we get all the numbers. We get all the numbers, we get the code. And then we get Winter. I've been putting together a file on this one for a while now. There's a pair of holotapes in here worth listening to, including one of Winter's that I managed to snatch from the Cambridge Police evidence lockup before getting swarmed by ferals. My gut tells me the Boston Police evidence terminals are the key to cracking this one. It's probably worth paying a visit to any of the departments you might have stumbled across.
That's weird that just completed out of nowhere.
Hey everybody, I've got your apocalyptic survival kit right here. If you're military, otherwise, fuck you. And good luck dying out there.
Okay. Yeah, where? How? She's not. Where are you going, lady? Guess I'm going in here. I'm stuck.
My arm.
I love that nukes don't really affect me anymore. All they do is cripple me. I could have swore I've come to this place already.
Sweet.
Super mutant world. Oh, Superman warrior, not warlord. Got so much health. Jesus. I just put so much bleed on him. Kill all you fuckers. Bleed out, bitch. Keep running. She's getting away. Can you just walking around out here, lady?
We did it. It's done. We have a new HQ.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I owe you a big thanks. We couldn't have done it without you.
I did all the work.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're a useful person to have around. Now I need to tell the others. Get things moving. I'll see you later.
Yup.
They were right. I wasn't good. I thought you were dead. I didn't eat or sleep very much, and we haven't had dinner night since. It was just too painful without you.
She's right, Lily. We all had a tough time.
Nope.
But Bob
Back
here.
on.
I'm sorry. I tried to escape. They would beat me to a pulp every time. I needed to see you and Rizzo again. But it was just... They had me locked up too well. And that courser... He kept hurting me. Bad.
Oh, my dear Lily. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry this happened to you.
No, it's not like that. You don't owe any apologies. I guess we're just trying to say how much we missed you, and how different it was. I mean, we thought you were dead, Lily. But Bob and the sheriff didn't give up. They kept pushing for info on that gas chromie thingy.
GCIRMS. He's right. The sheriff pushed me and gave me the room to set it up. Your friend got the parts, and I ran the tests.
So you got a Gen 3 synth test where you don't gotta deactivate him first now? And you use that to figure out it was a body double?
That's exactly it, Lily. You were all I could think about when the sheriff greenlit the plan to get one. The sheriff too, but she'd never admit it.
Aw, I'd call a group hug, but we got company.
Well, look who just popped in. Lily's
I'll join
protector. I know the sheriff wanted me to give you the orientation, but Lily here is feeling well enough, and she insisted on doing it.
Hey there. The sheriff says you're in the club now. I volunteered to show you around and what's off limits and shit, and this is as good a time as any. Talk to you later, Babs. We got a lot of catching up to do.
That's fine. The sheriff, Lieutenant Dan, and I have a lot of work for all the telemetry Crunchaw gathered.
I assume we're on for dinner night again?
You better believe we are.
Stay safe, sis.
I
Come
won't
on,
be coming to one
I'll
of
show
those
you
again.
around the green zone. I'm gonna tell you right now I'm taking my room back, but I lined up a replacement for you, so it's all good. I'll show you where it's at.
Okay, let's go. Well, I can't follow her if she doesn't move.
Gunners from Quincy are always coming in here trying to get their mitts on our suits. I keep trying to...
That's what I told DP, my girl. This whole thing where I thought I lost you, it convinced me we don't have time to wait. The moment the garage is secure, I'm moving in with you and we're going to make some of our own little Adam cats.
Oh. That would make me the happiest girl in the Commonwealth. I do. I do. If you're moving in, my answer is yes. I love you so... Huh? Oh. Hey there. It's okay, babe.
Don't mind me.
I said to meet me here. I got some stuff going on with the sheriff I need help sorting out. Tell you what, though. How about I come find you before I leave? You can walk me to my monorail car. You know?
That's my girl. Sounds like a plan. I'll be at the garage. I'm going to tell the others the happy news and then we can continue this conversation.
See you soon, babe.
Hey,
So, I'm getting hitched. Ain't that awesome?
congratulations.
Thank you. You know, I've been waiting on that question from him for a while now, I gotta tell you. Nothing like waiting till the last minute. I'm just sorry it took all the shit I went through to convince him to ask. Seems he finally realized tomorrow is never guaranteed in this world. I mean, look at that. It's my copy down there. I threw the markers in the trash when I got here. So much waste. So many people thought I was dead. Rizzo and Zeke are gonna dig the meat up and toss it out to sea later on. Maybe it'll make a good snack for the rad dolphins. I'm glad you came. I can't tell the sheriff everything that happened when they had me, or she'd never let me out of her sight again. Same with Rizzo. I'm having nightmares, and these headaches, where the needles were, but deep in my head. What they did to me and to others? It's pure evil.
You can trust me. What happened?
It's worse than I told anyone. I just didn't want him to worry. During the kidnapping, the raiders were there, waiting for me at the warehouse. They knew I was gonna show up. Babs Chemical and a motorcycle both together as bait. I should have seen that coming a mile away. It was all a setup. They walloped me pretty good, but I got to bite an ear off, spit it in their faces, and laugh at them.
Okay, Mike Tyson.
I mean, before I went down like a sack of potatoes, I thought they were there to kill me. I really thought I was dead, you know? Kinda got this reputation from my time with the Atom Cats. Raiders know my face, and they want to put a bullet in it. Killing raiders, it's kinda my thing. They call me the Scourge. I shit you not. But they didn't. They just tied me up and we waited there. Must have been for a couple hours. The time went pretty fast, you know. I'd insult the size of their dicks or their illiteracy, and they'd kick me in the stomach, and we'd do it again. But then the Institute arrived. A few folks in full lab gear, of course, sir, and their toasters do the heavy lifting. And that meat, my replacement...
Then what happened?
And they dressed it in my clothes. They gave me that ridiculous monkey suit to wear. I got blood all over it on purpose and kicked one of their scientists in the nuts when they let their guard down. The Corsair grabbed me and I bit one of his nipples off through his coat.
What the fuck?
Got knocked out for my troubles. Totally worth it. Should have tied my legs. I guess they carried me to their lab because that's where I woke up. In that broom closet you and Crenshaw found me in. When that Corsair came to get me that first time, I kicked him in the side of the knee too. Real good one with my heel. He hit the floor, I made a break for it. But I had no idea how to get out of there. Where was I supposed to go, anyway? I didn't know where I was. My reward for that little stunt was to get thrown down the stairs all the way to the lab. Get those probes put in my head without anesthetic. That first time, that's when the headaches started. They clamped my head to that damn chair of theirs and drilled needles into my temples. Gary says he got the metal out, but I don't know. Pain can be so sharp. Feels like they're being put in all over again. They put me in that damn chair, which is about as comfortable as it looked. The needles would go in me, up and down my back, and they'd interrogate me. Over and over. They'd keep asking me questions to make me think about the FSD and my family so they could read it. When I passed out from the pain, their Corsair would just slap me awake again. Other than the interrogations, they never said anything to me. They never responded. I'm not totally stupid. I knew I was gonna die when they were done, but I wasn't gonna rat out my family. I told them I wasn't gonna talk, but they didn't need me to. They just downloaded what I thought about. I wonder how much they got out of my head. How much they know about what goes on behind those walls. I wasn't even supposed to be going in the department. But I liked being their mascot, you know? Socializing the sheriff was my pet project. But now, all that time I spent talking to Babs about what they're doing, sitting in on some of their meetings, it's all a liability now. It's hard knowing I put my friends in danger because they were just being nice and letting me hang around the department.
What about the synth hunter job?
That talk I had with the sheriff before heading out here, most of it was family stuff and what I saw in that lab. I'm not gonna bore you with the details. But Crenshaw was right. There's no way I'm getting that job. Pushing her just made it worse. All she wants to do is analyze Crenshaw's data, but she's not gonna tell me what it says or what it's for anymore. But the Institute? I mean, they can't keep doing this shit to us whenever they want. Don't our lives mean anything? They violated me. My mind. Oh, for fuck's sake. I tried to kill myself in there, okay? There. I finally said it. They needed my brain and I was gonna stop them any way I could. And this shit has been going on longer than any of us have been alive. You ever heard of the Commonwealth Provisional Government? They saw the Commonwealth organizing, Maybe getting on their feet. So they sent a courser who shot them all like dogs. Those assholes just went and killed all the settlement leaders trying to organize decades ago. It's not even like there was a plot against them. And University Point? Maybe Broken Mask? It's not like we're just imagining this shit. They've been killing us and sabotaging our plans for years. And just how many people died in that room where they drilled into my skull? Horribly. Screaming in agony. How many had their brains turned to goo? Just because those douche nozzles have no real plan and are scared shitless of us thriving up here. People say shit about those meat wagon synths not being to blame, but that fucking courser? He knew what he was, and he enjoyed what he did to me. I'm not gonna let this go on anymore. I'm taking that job with or without the sheriff knowing.
I consider myself a friend of the synth. No.
Okay. You're gonna need some help. We're in this together.
Really? You'd do something like that for me? I mean, I knew I could count on you, but making an enemy of the Institute is almost suicide.
Fuck the Institute.
I mean, I like this idea. You confront for me to get the contracts, and then be my sidekick while we take him down.
Well, hold on now.
Yeah.
You're my sidekick.
Yeah,
I'm the main
like
character
this.
here.
I can dress you in skimpy clothes and give you all the heavy shit to carry until I can sell it to merchants and keep the caps, too.
No.
Are you really sure?
No.
This is dangerous shit.
I've made my choice. The Institute is now our enemy.
All right. So I guess you're my sidekick now. Yeah, I can go for this. I like this idea. It's got potential. We're cooking with plutonium now. Tell you what, I got some stuff to finish up with Rizzo before I can head back. But it won't be long. After that, I'll head back to my room that I'm just getting your body odor out of and wait for you there.
I slept in there
In the
one time.
meantime, you go get gainfully employed as a synth hunter. Bring the jobs to me, and we can give them a read-through. There's some other unfinished business I had time to think about while I was getting kicked in the head by a courser. You know, some unpaid bills not related to the Institute. If you're willing to help with that too, I'll fill you in at the same time. This isn't the sort of thing you'd plan blind, so we gotta talk about it first anyway. I'm gonna say bye to Rizzo and head out. Meet you back at the bleachers in my room, okay?
Alright.
Shane, what have I told you about keeping the lake clean? Don't make me shut down this little stand of yours.
Every drop of water that comes out of that filter is 100% pure. Why is a legitimate businessman like myself always gotta be hassled by city regulation, huh?
It's a health hazard, Shang.
It's a profit hazard is what I say. I manage the water, and I'll do it without your interference, thank you very much.
Damn, kid, alright.
Hi there.
I'm a busy man. Got things to do, people to see.
Okay.
You should get inside the city.
I should have just...
Excuse me.
Hey there.
God.
You need something?
The marker did not know what it was doing.
I have some questions.
Sorry, I'm on duty. I don't have time to chit-chat. This department doesn't keep itself running on time.
And you are?
Call me Commander Delano. I keep the trains running on time around here.
Got any work?
We've got a standing bounty of 50 caps for a synth component, which is more than any merchant will pay you for it. All the run-of-the-mill work is out front on the clipboard. But since you're already up here, I'll assume you want something more high-level. We don't have much contract work that hasn't been filled already, but we've had the synth hunter job open for a while now. Seems nobody's too eager to go out and pick a fight with the Institute. Go figure. We classify that as a specialty staff civilian position, and we have a number of targets already on file, so you're guaranteed work.
I'll take all of them.
Tell me about it.
Now we have a general bounty out for synth components, but these are specific synths, Institute operatives, and sympathizers. Infestations that need cleared, gen-free undercovers for the most part. Other targets are people who would turn synths loose on the streets. There's a few in there that won't go quietly, I can assure you that. There's some debate if the position would get assigned hard Institute targets, but since we don't know of any yet, it's a moot point.
Sounds pretty dangerous, but I might be interested.
It is. To protect you and us, you get your files one at a time. We've done a lot of investigating these targets ourselves to make sure they're synths, including Dr. McClintock's new toy in some cases. I give you a single file, you get the head or other required proof depending on the job, and bring it back here. Then I give you the reward and your next contract. Pretty straightforward.
Sounds like a job I can handle. I'll take it.
Hey, it's your life. Okay then, here's the first contract. It's nothing morally ambiguous. This time. Just a raider looking to turn in his boss. Probably to try and get control of the gang himself. Feel free to kill the raider as well as deactivating his boss. But we'll only pay you for the boss.
Ooh.
Could really kick your feet up in a place like this.
Managed to talk to Delano about that synth hunter job yet?
Yes.
You're looking at the department's new synth hunter.
Great! I tell you, I was worried that she might have you talk to the sheriff about it. The sheriff would know I sent you, and that would have ended the project real quick. She's no Babs, but she's pretty smart. So, I don't know if you've ever been locked up for a while. Awake, at least. I had a lot of time to think in that little room, when I wasn't having needles drilled into my skull. I got some unfinished business out there. The first thing on my list is making sure that the Raiders know I'm back. They tried to get rid of me. They need to know they failed. Crenshaw says they declared my death some sort of holiday. You know, because I killed more of them than I can count. We're canceling Christmas this year. He tells me you iced Jet Joan the week I got taken. I know her. Well, knew her. Knew of her, at any rate. We whacked the Corvega Raiders, and Joan was a biggie in the Natick Banks Raiders. But Crenshaw said you'd found her with the Monsignor Plaza Raiders. That's some serious cross-talk between a bunch of douche nozzles that couldn't organize a hand job in a whorehouse with a bag full of caps. All to kidnap me. So I figure this is a good opportunity to do double duty. We rid the world of some while flushing out the head assholes. We're gonna burn a trail up the Raiders until we find the natural-born project manager that was organizing rival gangs to work together. Here. Take this stack of calling cards I got from Luna. Leave one on any raider we kill, and they'll know who did it. Before long, they'll be shitting their pants again. And I know raiders. Once the heat comes, they scatter. We'll listen for the cross-chatter between gangs, usually in the form of poorly spelled notes or merchants with good ears, and track them down. The second thing on my list is something that's been bugging me a while. For 12 years or so now. Something really personal. You remember when we were talking about my old friend April at dinner the other night? She was my best friend growing up. She, got killed in the crossfire of a bad chem deal she had nothing to do with by rich family Diamond City brats who bought their way out of justice. Mags, William, and Lizzie. They should have gotten the noose, but the parents bought him banishment. You remember DP said he found out where those assholes got off to? They're riding high at the helm of their own gang in Nuka World. You believe that? They're fucking raider bosses now. They're probably surrounded by their goons. But I got a plan to lure them out. Yes, a plan. Don't act so surprised. Just let me handle it. They got written out of their mom's will a while ago. Yeah, it was big news all over town. We're gonna use that to our advantage. Trust me. I'll get them out of whatever fucking rusty fortress they're stinking up, and out where we can handle them like civilized butchers. Then, we're gonna bury the three of them and anyone that tries to stop us. For my best friend April. Except we won't bother with the actual burying part, neither. Because we're gonna stake them out in the middle of a field for the crows to eat alive. And now, on to the synth hunter job. Let me check out that file. Damn. Delano's done her homework here. thing is packed. Could practically kill the guy from here if we wanted to with this info. Raid a boss. Looks like Salem gang. Pretty big outfit. They have most of Salem as their pissing ground. Never knew where they called home till I saw this file, though. Salem's way out of the way of my power armor route, so I almost never go up there. They were a weird gang. They got this, dress code? You'll see what I mean. Wanna bet the person who turned him in is a lieutenant that wants to be top dog? How dumb a raider you gotta be to tell the FSD where you are? Wanna bet we kill this lieutenant and retire the synth? Ha! Leave some calling cards and we're killing 3 birds with 1 stone. So I guess that's a contract then, huh? Not bad. Combine that with pin the knife in the raider and we got a full schedule. So get your shit together and let me know when you're geared up and ready to be my sidekick. We'll have fun and get some work done.
Cool.
Keep your eyes open! Think this asshole is using stealth. Ah!
It's not worth your life, I'm sure. Hey.
Idiots incoming.
Oh my god. All right. Oh, that sucks. Up. I'm not scared. I just shot that bird out of the fucking sky. Peek. I'm out of ammo. You get to live. What am I doing? I gotta get used to doing that.
This is fucking crazy.
You should be running the other way, dumbass.
Oh, hell no. You missed.
You're gonna have to do a lot better than that to bring me down.
Asshole! Just give up!
No. Why would I do that?
Just getting warmed up over here.
What are the chances? Pretty well. Pretty good chances. Oh. Whatever you're shooting at, it isn't me.
Well, ain't that a blast?
Oh, that was the guy with the Batman. Just a fucking log in here.
Got it.
You should not be here, Shandy.
Hey, bub. I got a message for you. They found the butcher. And then I gotta get back so I don't get left out again. Man, I just gotta see this one.
That's great news.
So here's the message, and I'm gone. Last one there's a squished rad roach.
I don't even know how you got up here.
Excellent.
Gotta find a perk level up. I don't need anything else. Isn't there a fucking ladder?
It doesn't have to be the day you die.
Incoming.
It does, in fact, have to be the day he dies.
You know,
Terminal's
I can
gotta be
probably make
somewhere.
that
Yes.
terminal talk for you, if you ask me.
I already did it. Oh, hey.
Hell yeah. Sweet.
I guess I could stay up on the path and kill any raiders that are left. Given by nobody shooting, I imagine there's not anybody left. Where this is it. Oh, it's just a cardboard cutout up there. I was like, there should be standing up there. Wow.
Jesus, another police department. There's so many of them. Was like the Commonwealth populated entirely by criminals before the war?
Yes.
Message to Sal Bosconi. You and I clearly need to talk. About Danvers, about the Montrano mess, about everything. I think we'd both agree that our attempts to improve North-South relations have been a complete failure.
Hell yeah.
Look, I take full responsibility for the behavior of my guys. I expect you to do the same for that moron Montrano.
You guys suck. Learn how to fly a damn vertebrate. Can't even kill a couple of guys. Another board game.
Yes.
Raiders are vicious, but you can outsmart them.
There we go.
That was #1. Common card, but
Unless they've got a lot of Molotovs on hand. It takes smarts to say
there
you're
is a settlement over here that I completely forgot existed. So we're gonna go get that.
Daryl!
We're in for it now.
Jesus, you stink.
Underestimate us again.
What's the fucking mess?
Won't keep chewing on us.
Auto stem, no thanks.
We win again.
That one sounded straight out of fucking Fallout 3.
Hey, there's a time and a place for that, and neither's here.
What do you know?
Yes.
I forgot I had Reba on me this whole time.
That's it.
Keep your distance.
Just when I thought we were getting along.
Facebook key.
We've got company.
That's the last of them.
Hope so. No. Not the dirty water.